What's up, guys? It's Slim Jinch here. Today, I'm about to help y'all get your movement looking extra spicy so that you're gonna dominate like all your games, dude. When we first talk about movement, there's one thing that we need to look at, and it's mobility. Mobility is the most important part. It's what has you moving around the fastest. If your mobility is down, you're gonna be moving slower. This is the gun I use most often. It is really not even the best gun I have. I'm not going to leak my class right now, but let me know in the comments if you want the class. I'm going to now show you a comparison. So now, this gun, mobility, it's way higher. I am moving so much faster on this gun than I am on the AWM. I'm now going to show you all the difference in the speed between the two snipers. We know that the AWM has a slower mobility. It's still pretty fast. So let's not get confused by, oh, it's dirt slow. As long as you're holding sprint button, it's fast. There is still a difference between the skeleton and the AWM though, just because of how the class is set up. I'm not going to show y'all the other class. Show y'all the skeleton class. It's a little bit faster movement wise. You can kind of see it. It's a little bit faster. I can't say I tell too much difference though. But that's because I'm the one running. To another person, this little bit of difference is probably gonna make a difference. I mean, I am scooting. I'm able to go every which way a little bit. I'd say it's easier, and I can get my shot on easier also. I'm not about to show y'all some movement tech that is gonna make it easier for y'all to move around. The first thing, which I think is the most important thing, and it's a basic. So when you're in the air, you can slide while you're in the air, and that'll help jolt you down. It'll move you a little bit faster in the air than rather you just hang in the air like that. You don't want to hang in the air. Hang in the air gives people an easy shot. I mean, you just look like a flying duck. Now, when you run, jump, and then slide, it's basically going to shoot you down. And it's going to make it harder for them to hit you as well. So, I just messed up right there, but you can slide, jump, slide, and it'll slide, jump, and then slide right back down. Also, what will happen is your legs, when you slide, will flip. They'll like flip out in front of you, so it makes it a little bit of a smaller target. The next thing I want to talk about is how we were running around the map. You should not just be running around the map like this. This is not going to do anything for you. Now, when I first started playing, I was jumping most of the time. I would jump. Jump is good because you can do tight circles. You can get around. You can hop back on things. You can hop back on the crate. But it's not all you need to do. You also need to throw some slides in there also. I seem to have made it a habit to slide jump, slide jump, slide jump, slide jump, slide jump. And I just go around the map. Boom, boom. And the legs are kicking out each time. It's woo, woo, woo. And it's fast. I wouldn't say it's faster, but it gives more of a different look to your movement than if you were just running around just doing this, or if you were just b-hopping, or if you were just sliding. Now, one thing with sliding is that you can look one way and then go the other, and that'll help confuse the enemy as well. But once again, if you throw some jumps in it, it really is just going to work out a lot better. This next piece is a small piece, but it's very important. You need to have confidence when you're running around looking at all these objects. Like just about everything you're able to jump on. I mean, I'm able to get on top of this box just by this little ledge right here. And I'm on top. You need to be able to think outside the box when you're talking about movement. I just circled this box about 3 different ways right there. And all that should be incorporated into your fight. Especially if you're sniping. If you're sniping, you need to shoot and move. Shoot and move. You need to shoot and move like that. Doing what that was right there, I call it a kick. I'm kicking out. I'm getting cover, changing eye level, coming backwards and shooting. I call that a kick. I like right kicks a little bit more, just because I've done them more, because on my 1v1s, I'm mostly starting on this side of the map, so I'm going like that. I'm going like that all the time. So in your games, you're going to start getting into sequences that you're going to have to be moving a lot. And sometimes you're not going to be able to just find an object that you can move around a lot. So you need to learn certain angles and baits, like where to go to then know that they're coming around that corner, and you can just shoot them. So like if I'm running right here and me and him are getting in a little fight like this, and then I come around and say I knew he was coming at me, and I come over here, you know he's coming right here, boom, or boom. Being able to lead someone to you is winning half the battle already. Because the worst thing you want to do when you are movement fighting someone like this is chase. You do not want to chase. Chasing leaves you in a predictable box. If I know you're coming around right here, at this point of me playing the game, I know about how long it takes for you to come around that box from where you were. I literally I'll look away and shoot. I mean, I've hit shots like that. And that is something that needs to be taken into account. Moving on to ziplines. Ziplines are not really that complicated. You're gonna, when doing zipline, you can jump forward and it'll kind of launch you forward. You can do some strafes. And it'll help you move side to side so you're not as easy to target. You just need to be thinking crazy. You need to be thinking crazy when you're moving. You're going to be able to grab pretty much anything on the map, so you might as well try and just think crazy. Because it makes it more fun, I think. And it makes it a sick shot. It makes it a sick shot when you hit it. And if your shot is really good, which my movement carries me, but if your shot is really good, then you're not going to be getting hit. I mean, look at this. I'm all the way over here. I was just right there. But I did so many different angles of movements to get to the spot. They're going to have such a hard time aiming in on that. It's insane. So just going back over everything. Overall, we talked about sliding, jumping, how you're moving, where you're moving, and having confidence about what you're able to quote-unquote grab, what you're able to mantle. All of this is, you need to think about this, and you need to go practice. This game is not that hard. You go practice this on keyboard and mouse for 30 minutes. I promise you'll get it. For on controller, you're probably gonna have a little bit more issue. Mobile, man, that is a different story. But for mouse and keyboard, we have it easy when it comes to movement. You just have to think crazy and just try. Try different movement techs. Try going up and down. Try sliding here. Try jumping there. Mixing it up. All that stuff is important. Alright guys, that's going to be it. I know we talked about it a lot. I promise you'll get it. Go practice. I just want to let y'all know that I'm live on Twitch 5 out of 7 days a week. 7 days a week. I'm also posting on TikTok and YouTube just about every day, at least 4 times a week. It'll be edits, it'll be clips, it'll be info, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Appreciate everyone for sticking around to the end of the video, and I hope to see you soon.